You didn't do the second bink.
Because Cam 2's already running.
Oh.
Oh, yo.
And now it's 12:35.
Oh, God.
Did it not cool down enough?
It's cooled down just fine. Why it stopped and started again, I don't know.
It started again?
I hate you. Yeah, it's fine right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Here we are. Live at 12:35.
Yeah, we did it. Haha. We didn't have to wait.
That was like totally like random.
Yeah.
That like never happens.
No.
That's awesome. All right, let's have you move towards me a little bit. There you go. And then I'll move over.
Okay.
Cool.
We have stuff.
We have mommy arm in the shot.
Yeah, we have stuff. This is.
Oh God, you're gonna just jump right into
Yep,
the
just
clean.
gonna jump right into
You
this.
want to clean your thing now, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's disgusting. This is. I don't know if you can see it. This is a cyber clean.
It's like goo.
Yes, it's goo. But you take this and your electronic stuff, and then you just smush it on there, and it takes away all of the dirt.
Oh no. Oh no. This is not how this is done. You don't know how to use this stuff. This stuff I found when we were in the Chinaman land, and it's great for like, you know how your remote controls get all like nastified and everything. Well, if you put this on there, it's like you can't get down in the buttons and all that. This stuff gets down in there. Now, Aaron, what he's doing is like totally not what you do.
Yes, it is.
So we'll show you actually how we do this. What you need to do is kind of spread it out a bit, and all you need to do is lay it on the spot and give it a press. You don't dab it, and then you just lift it off. And when you pick it up,
It's got the pattern.
then you've got your stuff in there. Now, the cool thing about this is it will get down in those little grooves in your buttons, and it will pull out what's in there.
And it doesn't leave a residue.
I want to say it doesn't leave a residue,
Kind of does.
but it does a little bit.
It does leave a smell.
Not,
on your
well,
hands.
if it leaves it, no, that's from you grabbing this.
Yeah.
But it does leave a bit of a residue. But like, see, like when you have these little teeny weeny
Can't even see it on the camera.
holes for your controller cables and all that, so you can press that in there, and it will get down in there and pull out that dust that just builds up over time. So I wanted to show this because one, I need to clean my stuff, but also because it's really good for cleaning like your keyboards,
Yeah.
your mouse. This is great for the mouse.
Yeah.
It also cleans your anything that has grooves that are small, like a
Calculator or a microphone
like a chair that wants to let you knee down.
or a watch or your camera.
So
or
you've got
inside your computer.
remote control. See, this is great for this because you could just press it, pull it off, and then all the gunk is in there. What'll happen is this one's brand new. I just took it out, but when over time this will become like
Gray. Yeah.
it'll change color a bit.
Yeah.
And when it does change color, then it's time to go ahead and get a new one.
Just
so you know,
a disclaimer: we're not sponsored by CyberClean.
the original,
Yes, we are not sponsored by them.
but we use it.
Yes.
I use it all the time. I think this stuff is good. I actually used it to clean like across my laptop and just bink, 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 and just it gets down in, because a lot of the laptops have those kind of chiclet keys.
Yeah.
And you can't clean in there. You can't, no matter what you do, you can wipe across the top, but you're never going to get next to it.
Yeah.
This will get down in there. So this stuff is great.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
It makes a funny noise.
And I cleaned Darren's thing now. See, you thought that was going to be bad radio. You didn't realize how good the radio was going to be.
Yeah, I didn't.
Cleaning your controller.
Yeah.
For free.
For free?
You got it for free.
Well, you said
you
I
didn't
was
do
doing
it.
it wrong.
You didn't do. Well, you were doing it wrong. You're not supposed to dab. You're supposed to just press it on there and leave it there for a second, and then pull it off, and gunk No gunk. Happy times.
Also, now my controller is clean, but it is my cover will go back on it.
Well, that's what you want. You want
it'll stay clean.
like my iPad we were talking about on the other time on the other podcast. Like my iPad is super clean under this case,
Right.
and the case is super dirty.
Yep.
There you go.
Now it's clean and old.
Clean and old. All right, so what we got for this week? More Subnautica.
Yeah, you didn't play anything else, did you?
Look, man, I told you. I played lots of stuff. I'm not down with this idea that all the gaming that people do is not gaming. If you're playing Plunder Pirates, if you're playing Candy Crush, these are games, and you are gaming.
Yeah, and mommy tries to deny that she's not a gamer.
Exactly. You are gaming. That's what you're doing. So don't act like these are not games, and these are the things that I played the most of. Solitaire, Microsoft Solitaire, the Candy Crushes.
The Saga.
On the computer. You know, I play that more on my computer than I play it on any other device. I don't even play it on my phone anymore because I used to play the Candy Crush on my ride to work on the bus in San Shui. There's no ride anymore, so then I don't even play it on my phone anymore. I might just take it off because why? Right. Cam 2 needs space.
Plus, all your progress is on your computer.
Yeah, it's all there, and it's all saved because it's all hooked to Facebook.
Right.
So, yeah, it's interesting. The idea of what gaming is. I had one of my students say, "Oh, those don't count as games." It's like, of course they do.
They're games.
People are playing those games more than they're playing these AAA, large file games that come out on consoles.
Games.
Yeah, people are playing those other games way more, and way more people are playing them. Gaming has now become ubiquitous. Everybody's playing games. My mom's playing games. Everybody, 60-some, 80-some-year-old people they're gaming on their phone. They're gaming on their devices. So don't come at me with these are not games like that. This is not gaming. This is just a section of gaming.
It is a game and it has video, so it's a video game.
And they're strategy based. You're doing something. You're probably sinking a lot of time into them.
Right.
So don't act like they're not games. Now, you want to talk about games where you need a big old controller thing and all that kind of stuff? Okay, fine. But that's just a different kind of gaming.
Yeah.
Not the same thing.
A more expensive kind of gaming.
So,
did you
rant is over.
Did you play anything other than the things you just mentioned? Subnautica, Candy Crush? Did you play any other games?
I didn't get back into the Assassin's Creed yet because
Me neither.
I'm stuck at a spot where I said it last week. I'm stuck at a spot where I need to the boat thing, and the boat thing is not as enjoyable as the other parts of that game. And while the boat thing is okay, I don't mind the boat part where you go out, defeat boats, but keep going. This one is, you need to go out and be a pirate. You have to pirate. You have to get off your boat, jump onto the next boat, get resources, and get back on your boat and go to the next boat. The problem is you're fighting 3 boats at one time, so when are you supposed to jump off?
Yeah, and tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah,
so I haven't gone back.
Yeah, and I didn't go back to the Black Flag because something.
You told people you were going to go back to the Black Flag.
And you said you were going to go back to the Odyssey, so we both didn't do
I looked at the icon on the desktop.
That's not the same thing. I saw the Steam page. That's not the same thing.
Subnautica is where it's at.
But 4 days ago,
Subnautica is where it's at.
I don't know, 5 days ago, a new game came out called Apex Legends.
Now that's where it's at.
And that is where it's at, because all you people who play Fortnite, guess what? Your game sucks.
Yeah, the Fortnite people love their Fortnite. I think they love their dancing. I think that's what
all the dances are stolen.
Of course they are, but I think that's what they're liking.
Because there was one thing I saw where it was a child reacting. There's a YouTube channel that has just a bunch of people react to stuff, and they have a child version, and it was an old TV show where someone was dancing, and they're like, "Oh, Fortnite." And it's like, no, it's not Fortnite. Fortnite stole that.
Yep. There was like, someone, I think, actually trying to sue Fortnite for their cultural appropriation is what it's called, stealing the dance moves and putting them on there and not giving
a lot of
credit
them
to the people that made
are from TV shows, I think. A lot of them are.
The dances are from TV shows.
Like just characters just did it. Like I want to say they may have taken it out, but I want to say Will Smith's dumb dancing was in there.
And you know that in the Candy Crush, there's Carlton's dances in there.
Yeah.
The new Candy Crush.
Yeah.
With friends. The Yeti does the Carlton dance.
Don't all of them do it?
No, they all have their own dances.
Just the Yeti.
They all have their own dances.
Okay. But yeah.
So.
But Apex Legends.
Apex Legends.
From the
people who brought you
Titanfall.
Titanfall and the Titanfall world.
And Titanfall is awesome.
So
and I just played
Apex Legends. How are you liking it?
I like it. It's really fun.
All right, you tell people.
It's way more fun than Fortnite.
You love Fortnite.
I hate Fortnite. Fortnite sucks. It's better than Fortnite because it's similar to if like PUBG, which is the first battle royale game before Fortnite. If you have that and then Overwatch and sort of smush them together, then you have Apex Legends. And then you're in the sort of the Titanfall world, and some of the weapons are the same and the movement system. So if you've ever played Titanfall, it's very similar to that. So, and then you run around, you get weapons, and none of the weapons have tiers, which in Fortnite you have weapon
like
tiers. No, like a better version of the gun kind of thing. So in Fortnite you have a common one, you have a rare one, and then I think there's a epic and a legendary, and they each have colors. Well, in the Apex, only the other items have that. So the attachments for your guns, the health, the armor that you can get, all of that has tiers, but all the guns they have no level and they're all the same. So if you have a more powerful gun, you may win. But if you're just better, then you haven't played yet. If you're just better at the game,
just better.
Yeah, if you're just better at the game, then you're gonna win. Because even there's like a cinematic thing that plays when you first open the game, and is a guy talking in a bar, and he says, if they're better, then, or if they kill you, they're better, and if you kill them, you're better. And it's just, that's all it is.
That's like that splash screen that comes up in Assassin's Creed Odyssey that says, if you outlast your enemy, you win.
Well, dude. Okay, well, yeah.
Duh.
But the thing is, in some games, you have a system that you could upgrade your character or upgrade your guns, and then you can buy the in-game currency to then do that. And if you spend $100 on in-game currency, then you can just sort of buy your way to the top and be terrible at the game, but still win.
So let's do it.
No.
No, that's not.
No.
Can you do that in this game?
No, you can't.
I thought you could buy stuff.
You can. You can buy two of the characters.
No, I'm talking about stuff.
Well,
you can't buy
cosmetic stuff.
None of the stuff helps you win?
No. Not that I've found.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not at level 13.
Because that's why I say it's similar to Overwatch. Because in Overwatch, there's all of it is cosmetic, and you don't need any of it to win. You just have to be good. You just have to learn how to play the game and how to play it well, and that's it.
Cool.
Yeah. So I've been playing it.
So you don't like this game at all?
No, I like this game. I don't like
Is
Fortnite.
what you're saying. You don't
I
like
can't.
this.
I told you to get rid of Fortnite because it's, in my
And
words,
I did.
a pile of hairy garbage.
A pile of hairy garbage. I don't know
Garbage
why it's
that
hairy.
has grown hair.
I don't know why garbage, like the trash heap from Fraggle Rock, I guess, has hair.
Yeah, I guess that would be hairy garbage.
Hairy garbage.
I don't care.
Poor,
I don't care.
poor
If
trash
people,
heap lady.
I don't care if people get mad at me for not liking Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite.
Apparently, I don't know.
Oh, and in this, you're not dropped in by yourself, and there's only 60 people instead of 100, so you're dropped into.
So you got 20 teams of 3.
Yes, 20 teams of 3, which is really helpful because you have this new ping system where you can say there's an enemy over there, or someone's been in this area, or look over there, let's go over this way, there's gear here.
Do you know why the ping system was made?
No.
For people not to have to talk to each other.
No. Well,
In other words,
that's
you
what it
can
lets you
communicate
do.
to your team, but you don't have to use comms. So you don't have to use your microphones and your headsets.
Yeah.
You don't need any of that. And they said that they spent a lot of time developing the system so that people could play the game without ever having to talk to the other people if they didn't want to talk.
That's funny because a lot of people I played with, because you're always random, the people you play with, a lot of people use their voice chat. Like the last game I played, both of the guys I was playing with both used their voice chat.
But I don't think people. It gives you a choice. It gives you a choice because if you're playing any of the other games, and you're not using voice chat, there is no other way to communicate with those people.
Like in Fortnite and in Overwatch.
Exactly.
Well, not in Overwatch, because Overwatch you do have some things like I need health.
But you don't really have like
Group over
communication.
here.
You can just send a message.
And whenever you ping something and then one of your teammates runs over and grabs it, they can say within like I think 10 seconds a little thing will come up and it'll say thank this person or whatever. And then all the characters talk. And when stuff goes on in the world, there's this big announcer voice like the first kill of the match has happened, and then your characters will comment on it, or they'll say, when you're getting shot at, you can tell your teammates someone is shooting at me, if they're not near you or whatever. So yeah, it's a good way to play because you can communicate without ever
You can
saying
communicate
anything.
without talking. Because I mean, honestly, I'm not a big talker in video. Like even when you're in the basement, I'm at my computer, we're playing a game. I don't talk much.
No, Rocket League is full of concentration.
I don't talk much. I mean, I might be yelling at the game, but I don't talk much.
Right.
I'm not going to stand and be like, oh, go over there and do this. Go over there and do that. Go over there. And I don't really necessarily like those games, like Division 2.
Oh,
that's why I haven't gotten it. Because in Division,
it's
I mean, I guess if you want to work as a team and you want to play as a team and you want to get your friends together to play together to play,
really
I
meant
mean,
for that.
fine, good. But when I just don't want to. I don't play video games to talk.
Right. You play video games for the video game.
Yeah, you want to play the game.
Yeah.
So,
And
I don't know. Some people, I guess, now you're splitting those people who like to play games because some people really, really are into the back and forth with teammates. Whereas if I want that kind of thing, I'm going to go play basketball or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm going to play a game where we're communicating and playing against another team in the real world.
Right.
That's my place. When I come and sit down
your
at my computer,
multiplayer.
I don't want to. Right. I don't want to sit and do that. I'm like recreate that thing by myself at home.
Right.
Yeah. No. I mean, maybe in VR.
Yeah.
If I could do that in VR and had the headset and I could go in, maybe that's where it might be like, yeah, let's go, because now we're all in this thing together and we're actually in the thing.
Also,
whereas me sitting here by myself with coffee next to me and my
controller.
controller in my hand, it doesn't really have the same feeling.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And one of the things I like about the no talking communication is like in say Overwatch or Fortnite. If you're in in Fortnite you can be by yourself, but when you're in a team, a lot of the time nobody wants to talk, and then it's hard to actually do that because you may have a chat system, but you have to go into the chat and you have no more control over your character. You have to type your message, send it, and then you have to get back in. In that time, you could already be dead.
Yep.
And then you can't execute whatever thing you were trying to get across. And sometimes...
But that's why you need to have the voice chat, so
Right.
it frees up the need to have send messages, right?
And in Overwatch, sometimes people don't even read those. They turn it off.
Right.
And it's like, then how are we supposed to do this one objective as a team and not 6 people just running at it?
Well, that's why you have to have the voice chat.
Right.
So I don't know.
That's why I like this, because you don't have to have the voice chat if you don't want to.
Well, see, it's so much easier if you just don't play multiplayer games.
Well, see, that's not fun then. Well, that's no
See,
fun.
if you just don't play those games, I have nobody to talk to. When me and Bayek are running around, guess what? I got nobody to talk to.
Yeah, I know. You're not talking to anybody. Actually, I think Black Flag does have multiplayer.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that would even be.
A whole bunch of pirates, right? Isn't Black Flag all about pirating?
I guess it would be just all of you would be pirates. But then if I wanted to play a pirate game, I'd just play Sea of Thieves, which I want to play. But you have to get it through the Microsoft store.
Well, you know.
Yeah, because I went to their website and it sent me to the Microsoft store. Or you could get
No.
disc.
Sea of Thieves is on something else. Who made it?
I don't know.
It's
It may
either
be in
Epic
the
or
Epic.
yeah. I think it's in the Epic or the Uplay. One of the two. I think it's Epic.
Uplay?
I think it's Epic.
They didn't make it. I know they didn't.
But
make
they
it.
sell it,
Oh, okay.
and so you could get it there.
Well, I don't.
Now we're getting to that world of getting away from Steam, and you saw Metro Exodus just came out with its
Yeah.
trailer,
Yeah.
and it's not on
It's
Steam.
not on Steam anymore. Yeah.
And so the other Metro games are on Steam, but this one is not. But yeah, that idea of holding on to one launcher system
Yeah.
to nope.
I have 4 different launchers because I have the one for Minecraft. That's its own.
Yeah, I was thinking about Minecraft. I think I'm about to get rid of that.
Well, I don't play it much, but they've been.
I think it's gonna have to go bye now.
They've been updating it, but
Bye bye.
the one for Minecraft, Steam, Origin, and then BattleNet.
Origins EA.
Yeah, and BattleNet is Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 3 games in the BattleNet.
It's like you end up managing all of the things that are supposed to be managing.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And
Yeah, there should be one launcher for all. It's like one launcher
Just a
where you can
universal
connect
launcher.
to all the other launchers. You can see your entire library across all the different platforms. And then when you want to play a game, you can just say, I want to play Fortnite. It launches the launcher that plays that, you know. That's what should happen. It should be one launcher to rule them all.
Yeah.
So like
Just
the
like
mail
a-
app on your phone.
Yes, like the
Yeah,
mail app
I
on
know
your
about-
phone.
Yeah.
That way you can just set up,
Just
put
have
in
it
your
all
credentials,
connected.
and then you can just go. Because honestly, why? Because something is happening over there in Origin, and I don't check it for a couple of days or a week or more.
Yeah,
but
I
you
hadn't
know,
checked it in
But I check
weeks.
Steam like almost every day.
Yeah, and I checked. The only reason I saw the Apex game was I checked it on Friday because there was a. It came up and said there was an update, so I was like, okay, let me update it, and it was like new game, and it was, what is this?
Yes,
and it turned out it was
came
4
out
days ago.
It came out very quietly.
Oh yeah, it did.
It came out very quiet. It was not like some big giant announcement
Nope.
and launch. It was just like, there's a game.
Yeah, just sneak that right
Yep.
in there.
And then all of a sudden, people were like, "This
What
is
is this?
flipping cool."
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
and
I haven't heard any. I have not heard one bad thing about this game so far. That's
I
scary.
haven't found one. bad
Fortnite
thing.
is in trouble.
Oh yeah, because there's plenty bad about Fortnite. And even on the CNET page, because I read a bit of the article that they posted on it, and
Did
they
you
said,
say CNET?
yes, CNET? And I haven't
He is being converted slowly.
Yeah, whatever. But I read it and it was like Respawn, the people that made Titanfall, they set out to make a game better than all the other ones, and I think they did.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
High praise.
Yeah.
From the teenage mind.
I think they did it, I can't speak about the Call of Duty game mode because I don't have Call of Duty and I've never played that.
But isn't Call of Duty a lot like Division?
No, it's not, because I think there are bots in like the story mode and stuff that are just in there, and they do sort of their own thing, kind of like Far Cry.
But I mean, don't you go in as a team?
I think so, but that
was always the thing I thought about when I thought about Call of Duty was team.
But there's a campaign and then there's multiplayer.
Yep.
And multiplayer is totally different. It doesn't even deal in some of the same maps, and it's just then all people.
Are you getting excited yet for your Far Cry?
I am a little bit because I'm curious about this new Far Cry.
I don't know what I don't like. There's so much pink.
Yeah, it's really pink. It's
in
like
a
neon pink.
In a post-apocalyptic world, where does the pink come from? Why would there be pink?
There's a lot
where
of
did
like
they
really
find
pretty flowers.
No, not the flowers. I'm talking about the paint on the buildings.
Oh, yeah,
Why
the
are they painting buildings pink?
You know, that does remind me of Far Cry 4 a little bit, though.
You know, if you took old paint and mix it all together, you don't come up with pink. You come up with like gray.
Yeah.
Why is it that there's so much pink?
I don't know.
Post-apocalyptic nuclear bomb has gone off. Spoilers.
Right.
Nuclear bomb, and it's what, 17 years after the bomb explodes or something like that?
Because Grace is old.
Grace is old and blind.
Yeah, she's blind.
And wait a minute, where did y'all get pink paint?
Nick is old.
And why so much pink? It's so weird.
It's like John Seed had a stash of pink paint. He's like, this is.
I think the pink. Maybe what it was he had. It wasn't a nuclear bomb. It was just a giant pink paintball that just laid pink all over the world. Yeah, so then there's places that you go in this game, because from looking at some of the early play, that are places that you've been to. You've been to all these places, and they're all like destroyed or whatever. Something has gone wrong in them because of the nuclear bomb. But it's years later. Yeah, that's this week, right?
Yeah, the 15th.
The 15th.
It's the 10th right now. So
15th. If I can get this video up, we'll be before it comes out.
You have to get the other one up. You have to get the other one from last week up.
Oh God! I swear I need a whole new, like, I need Monday 2 times. So I need a Monday and a Monday. My first Monday, I go to work, come home tired, and then I wake up the next Monday, the next day, which will be Monday. My week needs to be 14 days long so that I have time to do the editing.
14?
Yeah, every day gets a new day. So that I can edit on one day, and I can because editing after work sucks.
Yeah.
Anything after work sucks.
Yeah, just trying to get dinner sucks.
Yeah. No. But I don't even think we should comment on
no comment.
On
what?
Mortal Kombat 11.
Mortal Kombat!
That's what I'm asking for my birthday.
Mortal Kombat! But that comes out right after your birthday, right?
No, right before it. It comes out on the 23rd.
Oh, it's the 23rd.
Yeah. Something else comes out on the 26th, but I can't.
Yeah, something on the 26th. That's what I was thinking.
Something.
You sure it's not Mortal Kombat?
No, I'm not sure.
Oh, God. Yeah,
I
I thought something was coming on the 26th.
Oh no, the 26th is the new Avengers. Avengers Endgame. It comes out on the 26th.
Yeah, that's not something I would care about.
No, but
I don't think that's
the thing.
No, I had something else in my head.
Oh, okay.
About the 26th.
That's
so
what I
April.
had.
That's April though.
Yeah.
So you got
Far
Cry.
Yeah.
Here in February.
Yeah.
And then we've got.
And I think Anthem is out early. It's out early on Origin.
What do you mean by out early?
Like you can buy it and play it now.
Oh.
And I think they said that there was gonna be on the 15th, but that was one of the 15th games.
Oh. Yeah, there was a bunch of things coming out this week.
Far Cry and.
Is Metro come out on the 15th
I
too?
think so, yeah.
That's on Origins, right? No, that's on Epic.
That's the Epic one. Yeah.
Epic, I'm telling you, they made a bad move by
They
putting
did.
that on Epic.
They really did.
I'm interested, and I was looking. I need to find out where do we go to get stats on who's playing what and that kind of stuff, because I know that stuff is out there.
Like gamer stats or something.
Yeah. Because I am interested to see, especially with this game, 2 of these games, and I think they're associated DLC if they had any Metro games on Steam. Right. And I want to see what happens when they now goes only on Epic and with a new game, new title. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see what happens because anecdotally, I think their sales are going to go.
Yeah.
They're gonna sell the game because people want to play the game. And it seems kind of weird if you watch the trailer. It's very
post-apocalyptic.
No, not even that. The setting is the setting. That's not it. It's more like it almost like dreamy. Like he's seeing things, and they got the Russian nested doll thing. Have you seen this?
No.
Oh.
I saw that one thing.
No.
About the dude talking about
No. You need to watch the trailer.
Okay.
With the stupid nested doll thing. All y'all have seen it. You haven't seen it. Opens up and now he's in another place, and he's like in a building, but he's seeing some other time, and it's kind of weird. So I don't know. I know nothing about the Metro series. I was interested in the Metro Exodus when they were talking about it on Steam. And then as soon as they said we're not putting it on Steam, then it was like, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to be getting that.
I'm not going to get your game now.
So if
like
I'm feeling that way, I have a feeling.
A lot of people are going to do that, because especially people like us who just kind of use Steam for everything.
Yeah, I only have 150 games on Steam.
Right? And I saw a thing. I can't remember.
I hate it when I see things.
I can't remember where I saw it.
What did you see?
But it was an article that said 80% of the people that play Fortnite were under 18. Something like that. But just a lot of, which means a lot of teenagers and children. And I think that's why it's so popular. Because I've only seen a couple of YouTubers who play it just because it's, the popular thing at the time. And then once it stopped being popular and stopped really getting sort of big updates.
Big ups.
And then they just were like, okay, we're done with this now. But some people play it and like it. But I think why it's so popular is because a lot of children play it.
What? Fortnite?
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell you why it's popular. It is those young people. But it's the fact, right now, that young person can borrow their parents' phone and play Fortnite. And then they can take their iPad and play Fortnite. And then they don't even need a computer or a console to play Fortnite. And that's the thing. Because that's the thing that I'm confronting on a daily basis. I'm in the classroom with kids with laptops, and I got kids that are sitting there trying to play Fortnite and not do the work that I gave them. You see, because they can sit there, all they need is Wi-Fi, and they have to have the Wi-Fi to get to the work, and they're playing Fortnite. Come out after school, what are the kids doing? Sitting there on their cell phones or their iPads playing Fortnite. That's what's driving. Yes, they like it, and yes, maybe they want to use their controller, or maybe they want to use a computer, but see, their access to that is limited daily. Whereas at school, they're sitting there with a device that they can just be playing on. Right. They get some free time, they go hide in a corner, and boom, 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 they're playing Fortnite. Yeah. So once that went cross-platform, that solidified them play anywhere kind
Yeah.
of thing.
And I wanna say something about Minecraft.
Say it.
Because
Do it.
I
Do
think
it. Do it.
Minecraft is slowly
Dead.
dying.
Dead.
Because some people are still playing it, and they're trying to update it and bring new things to the game that are more interesting and like change some of the mechanics that were in there for years. And it's slowly dying, and they tried to go cross-platform with the PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, mobile, PC, all of it. They tried to do that, and then everybody was like, "It's just Minecraft. It's the same exact thing. Like
Yeah,
you didn't change anything." And one of the
But if I love Minecraft, I don't want them to change anything. Add
Well,
to,
true-
fine,
well, some-
but I don't want them to change
well,
anything.
some people do want, like, I want them to change stuff. I've
But
been
they-
playing Minecraft since Benshi, and I want them to change
Which was
e-
2011,
everything.
2011, 2012,
Yeah,
2013.
I want them to change. I want them to completely overhaul the game, make a new game.
Yeah, but
do
then that's
something
just
else.
it. Make a new game.
And they're doing that. And then,
They are?
Yeah, they're making. It's called Minecraft Dungeons, but we don't have any gameplay of it because they just have the trailer.
There's a trailer.
Right, there's a trailer on Minecraft.net.
Is it cool?
It looks cool. It looks cooler than Minecraft.
I haven't seen this.
And
It looks cooler than Minecraft.
yeah, because they've got like new enemies and new like plants.
Is it still
and-
all everybody's all blocky?
Oh yeah, that's still Minecraft.
Hmm.
It's still Minecraft.
No, they need to evolve.
Eh.
Just like we went from the early video games and little block balls flying around in Pong. And then we got to the 16-bit and the 32-bit. Now we're in the 64-bit. Can we get a 64-bit Minecraft? I want real flesh and blood people running around doing the very
Yeah,
same
but that's
things.
just go play Ark Survival or Rust.
Rust? I can play
Rust.
Rust and do the same thing?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
And build stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
It's like Ark without the dinosaurs,
Really?
but it's got like
And I can
zombies
build
and
stuff.
bears.
I can build stuff.
Yeah, you can build stuff.
You can build in Fortnite. You can build your own island in Fortnite.
Listen, we're not. No, you don't build your own island.
No, you get an island, but
Get
you can
an
build on it.
island and you can build on it, and it has no purpose, and it's pointless and dumb.
But you can build it with your friends.
Yeah, like I said, it's pointless and dumb because I'm sorry, Fortnite is just and when you got it and played like what 3 matches,
And ain't
I
been
was-
back since because it
I-
was terrible.
I re-downloaded it and I was like, okay, maybe let's play a thing. We didn't play a thing. We both got rid of it, and now
Bye-bye.
after this we'll play Apex.
Bye-bye.
We'll play that because that's an actually good game.
Fortnite is not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
It was not. I mean, it was like, oh, we're going to drop you in, you're going to run around and collect stuff, and then you're going to die.
Exactly. As
like,
soon
really?
as you get
This is
all this stuff,
What was the point?
you die. As soon as you get like semi-good gear, which I guess could happen in any of the battle royale games. Like it's happened to me a couple times in the Apex, but that's just because you have this system because you're in a 3-person squad. You have one person they're called the jump master, and they say when to jump and where you're gonna go. If you don't like the direction they're going, you can peel off and just go over there. And I did that because one guy went and he jumped straight as soon as you could. He jumped and I'm like, nope, and just went all the way over there. I stayed alive and had really good gear until there was one other squad left, and it was me by myself because the other 2 had died, and it was 3 other people out there, and it was just me and them. And I think I killed 1 or 2 of them, and then I died because I ran out of ammo. And it got down to where the circle was like that big, and it was this tiny little area on the map, and we were just running around trying to kill each other.
Well,
So you can go out really far, and you have, I think it's like 3 or 4 minutes until the circle gets smaller and starts closing in on you. So you can go out pretty far, and you can run kind of fast back to where the circle is. And there are these cool little hot air balloon things that if you go up them, it launches you again.
did you say Upple?
Yeah, if you go up the thing.
You said Upple.
Yeah, with the zip lines. Zip lines are everywhere.
Upple.
And
Like
that's
Upham is a word.
No, you go up them.
Oh, the 2 words. Nice. All right. So what was the thing that you and Keegan are supposed to be showing the people?
The Adventure Pals.
So you got to do that today.
Yeah.
And anything else you're gonna do today?
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna play Black Flag because I'm not gonna do that. I might play something else,
So you got some gameplay to cover,
possibly,
some gameplay to record.
maybe,
Yeah, that's what you got to do today.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I do want to say one thing. People, I posted a picture on the Instagrams with my controller in because Friday a bunch of kids brought their controllers to school, and one of the things that was interesting to me is how they would have all these controllers but nothing on them.
They would be
Now
better.
the controllers are essentially pretty slippery by themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
But the idea of not protecting something like this is what we were talking about in the last pod in the coffee chat this week.
I don't know if
Was
that
the idea of
offers-
having your iPad or your iPhone with no cover, nothing to protect it.
I don't know if this offers much protection.
Well, it does
As
against
far
oils
as-
on your hands.
Well, I guess, yeah.
You know what I mean? It does a little bit from say, you know, something falling down.
Yeah, you doing
it
like
does.
that.
It
You're getting
does.
upset and sort
Yeah,
of tossing it, or
it
whatever.
kind of, and this
I
is
mean, but they have made these way sturdier since like the Xbox 360.
yeah, but they're sturdier. But
Yeah,
don't you think if
you
you're gonna invest the money in it and you're gonna say this is my thing and I like it,
Yeah.
and
And
why
I'm
not
okay with it.
put just at least thin silicone on it to play with? I mean, these are not so great. They are a little slippy.
And when they warm
You know?
up, they start
Yeah,
sliding
they start to slide off.
the thing, and yeah.
So and like the little button cover things, these do add a little bit to your at least your control. A
Yeah.
little bit.
Well, those are better, you said, right?
Right. These are much better.
Those are better
Even the
than those.
buttons are
They're slimmer.
there's
profile.
more of them, and there's like this one. I don't know if you can see. It only has like 4 little knobs on it.
Very
Whereas
small.
these have 2, 4, 6, 8 knobs on it around there. So
Right.
when you're playing, you can actually not fall off,
Ones. Right.
right?
And
You over there, you're just digging your nails into yours and
Yeah.
destroying your thing.
This one
So
is,
here, maybe you should put these on
Oh.
yours.
No, I don't like those.
Maybe you need.
But these are those are slippy.
They are slippy, but they're better than you digging into the controller and destroying it.
Well,
Yeah, something I was thinking about was this idea of like protect your gear, man.
yeah.
I mean, why would you? I get the idea that I bought a controller because it looked a certain way, but then I covered it up.
Yeah.
I do get that.
You did exactly that
But see, I did it with this, so I could actually see the color through it
when
when it was
new,
on. When it was new. Yeah. Now it's yellow.
Yeah,
So,
now it's-
but see now
it's like
this one,
shitted skin.
it's got the grippiness on there, the grippiness on here. When one of my students had the super duper swing bing controller thing.
With the paddles and
Now that one has grippiness on the side, and I didn't realize that.
yeah.
So that one bare is
Exactly,
okay.
yeah,
it's good,
it's-
and it's basically designed to be bare because
Yeah,
you've
you
got
get
all
the
the buttons
paddles
on
and
the
the
bottoms and then blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Customization, but yeah. People take care of your controller,
Yeah.
man. Make it nice. Make it
It's
keep it forever. Play games.
right. It's a piece of equipment. You
All right,
don't
now I have
break
another
it.
question for you before we go.
What?
So you were playing some card games this weekend.
Uh-huh.
So you did more card gaming than you did video gaming.
Not true. But
Yes, you did. So, card game. Did you see any parallels between card gaming and video gaming? And you actually went back into the vault and watched War Games. What did you get out of this?
Yeah, I watched War Games because I was banished to the basement to watch War Games.
Absolutely.
Because if I didn't watch it, I couldn't be on the show anymore.
There was War Games,
So.
there were card games, and there was Pat Benatar.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
So come on.
Yeah.
What you've done War games is all about gaming,
Right.
and the Cold War, of course.
Yeah.
But gaming, the idea of the unwinnable game,
Yes. Tic-tac-toe.
well, chess too. All the games. That's what he's learning. That's what the computer,
Oh, yeah,
that's what
yeah.
the Whopper is learning.
Yeah.
It's learning that it's better just not to play. So is it
Right.
better not to play?
No. Because in video games and card games, you can win. You can.
But do you ever win?
What do you mean?
Like we played 10 last night, and
Yeah.
I won 3. Your mother won 1. You
I
won,
didn't win any.
You won a whole whopping goose egg.
Yeah.
So, I mean, gaming. I mean, you're looking at different types of gaming, right? You're looking at this kid who wants to play games.
Yeah.
He ends up playing a game that he never intended to play
Right.
against a computer who the computer is not even controlling the game, but playing along with him,
Right.
keeping track of progress of that game.
Right.
What did you get from all this? You got that game, you got the games that you played this week, and then you've got card games. Anything in these worlds come together for you? Gaming.
I don't know. As far as card games and like,
Strategy.
yeah. I mean, I
You
guess
didn't,
that's
you
where,
didn't,
where
you
it's
see,
fitting.
you're not so good yet that you're into the strategy of the card game yet.
No.
You're just trying to stay
I
alive.
I had a bit of strategy with 10 last night. It didn't really work all that well. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. I'm not gonna say it in case we play it again.
It doesn't really matter.
Why?
Because it doesn't matter. Everybody's played the game.
Oh.
Winning books is winning books. The strategy of is similar to what you're doing in spades and hearts.
Yeah.
So you're basically calculating your books. You're looking at what you have in front of you, trying to decide how well do I think I'm going to do, and then think about, okay, I've got this combination of cards, but other people have other cards that are going to, I may not be able to win something. So then you get a count of the amount of books that you think you're going to win. Is that going to be enough for what you need to get in this particular hand? And then you have to now execute and try to get that. Sometimes you're surprised and you're like, oh my God, that 2 was not supposed to get out there and beat everything, but it did. But that may also mean that the 2 won and the ace is not going to now.
Right.
You see what I mean?
I guess there are, yeah. You put it that way, then I guess I am sort of drawing similarities between that and like Apex.
Yeah.
Because you get in and it's essentially everything is random. Essentially drawing cards, and then it's like those people over there, their cards might be better than mine. You know, their weapons might be better than mine. They may have better gear, or their skill level just might be better. So yeah, I guess that is similar.
It's the art of gaming.
Yeah.
This is the thing that I think is the problem that parents have when it comes to gaming, is that parents are always saying you can't do this kind of gaming, but they're not understanding that gaming is teaching a bunch of different lessons and ways of thinking. That's why when you were younger, we were telling you to play Angry Birds. We were telling you to do certain things. Your first console was a game console. It was just made by VTech.
Yeah, and it was
sort of educational gaming.
Yeah.
And it was.
The verbs.
What did you say? What did she say?
I said he had to catch the verbs.
Oh God, catching the verbs.
But it was still a game console.
Yes, but it was a game console.
It was still a
I mean,
console, yeah.
It's very. I think for parents, the problem that parents have is they think that their children are wasting time,
Right.
when they're not really wasting time. They're actually getting a lot out of it.
They're actually
but
learning.
Who is there in your life to be able to say, yes, you should play this game? Why? Because you're going to learn things or get something out of it that you may not get in school at home
Yeah.
playing football. See, football's now it's a game too, and it does the exact same stuff. But you don't get to those lessons of football until way later, and you may not be playing football by that point. You're not getting the lessons of strategy and how to, like what the coach is doing. The coach is actually playing the game in football, as opposed to the players are just acting out whatever the coaches are telling them to do. So basically the players are the AI, and the coach is the one that's actually the one with the controller.
Coach is the player, and the players are the AI.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's what's happening in sports. So unless it's a sport like an individual sport where there is no coach.
Right.
If you're bowling, guess what? It's just you, the ball, the lane, the pins, and then everybody else don't even matter.
Yup.
Golf is like that. All of those things where it's not someone telling you what to do. You're having to make the decisions on your own.
You don't have a coach in golf, do you?
No.
Or in tennis, I mean.
Tennis, you could have a coach, but the coach is not telling you what to do.
No, that's true.
You see, the coach is basically there giving you advice, saying, this is what I'm seeing you do.
You may want to do something.
Yeah, but they're not telling you, run this play, because the next play that we're going to run is that play.
Right.
And then, we need to think about the clock and then run that play and make sure that you get out of bounds so that then we can kick the field goal. We're not even trying for a touchdown. Kick the field goal, go up 3, kick off, we win the game.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, they're not planning it out. That's a totally different idea about gaming. And like I said, the guy that's the coach on the football field, he is the guy that's actually playing the game.
Right.
He's playing against the other coach.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it's gaming. I think for parents, for anybody, like teachers are always trying to tell kids, don't do this, don't engage in this activity. It's like, no, do it. Get in there, because you're getting lessons without actually anybody preaching at you. You're doing a thing, but it's becoming more intuitive. Like you're just like really thinking about it. So then when I get you in my English class and we start thinking about how do we write a fictional story, how are you going to write a story if you have nothing to write about? How are you going to write a story if you haven't even experienced anything? But you've experienced a ton in those video games. You've experienced a ton in, say, watching The Flash. You've done all kinds of stuff, because a lot of the shows that are on now are almost gamified.
Yeah.
You're actually seeing it play out, and there's some obstacle that they need to overcome or whatever, and they have to think about it, and that whole process is happening. Now, I sit down and tell you to write fiction, all of a sudden, I don't know what to do. It's like, dude, you guys have stories left and right. Talk about what you saw in the video game. Talk about what you saw in the TV show. What did you do today? I had so many kids. Oh, my head hurts. I have a headache. Talk about that. But you're telling kids to express experiences that they've never had before, and they feel limited. Whereas you have this large body of stuff that you've done. Whether it's playing sports, reading books, going to watch different films in the movie theater or not in the movie theater, all the game you played on your mother's phone, all of that stuff, you put all that together, you've got story.
Right.
And you've got to make decisions, and you've got to have characters that you are now controlling, which is exactly what you're doing in the video games.
Right.
It's a character that you're running around controlling. Doesn't matter if it's first person or third person, which then translates directly over to storytelling.
Yeah,
It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, why are you trying to keep your kids from this?
Right.
As an English teacher, it's like, shoot, the more we can pound in there in this short amount of 18 years, the better. And if that means go get Apex and sit down and play it and listen to the conversation and be able to do stuff that you couldn't necessarily do in real life, do that. I mean, that's what happens in an NBA video game.
Right, that's the point. Do something
you can't do. Yeah. Because not everybody can run around with shotguns shooting people in the head.
And then, because that's...
But not everybody can go run around and dribble the basketball and jump up in the air and dunk the ball either.
True.
So there's all of those things, you know, even if you're playing like FIFA or whatever, you might play at the actual sport with your friends, but then what you're doing in this thing, you may never be a professional footballer.
No, you just play it because it's fun.
So you're
Yeah.
still getting an experience that you may only have ever seen on TV.
True.
So there you go. There's my rant about gaming. Gaming is something that if used correctly and not overused, but guess what? You can't overuse anything. You can't watch too many movies. You can't eat too much chocolate. You can't do anything that's over. So think of it as just another vehicle, another thing that you could be doing to enhance not only like where you are educationally, but also to push you in directions that, you know, maybe you never considered before. You know, play Life is Strange, and yeah, it may push you. Watch Bandersnatch. It's gonna push you. It's gonna push you in a place and be like, oh God, how do I kill my dad? Really? Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about now? You know, it's like, okay, you know, do I shoot the dog at the beginning of the game? Do I try to take John C? What do I do? So, yeah. I think the value, there is a value there. Even if your child doesn't ever go into game theory and like that's not the game design or software design or anything like that, but just being a human being, we're all looking for experiences. That's what VR is doing now. It's all about the experience of doing this thing, and that's why it's difficult for it to catch on, because how do you explain to somebody the experience you just had in VR? You kind of can't. You've got to do it. You've got to put that thing on and go, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is a thing.
Yeah.
You know? Or to be able to use, what is that, that paintbrush, ZBrush, I think it's called. Or, where you can be in VR painting. Tilt brush.
Yeah.
And you can paint all around yourself in 3D space. Yeah, come on now. That's not a thing that anybody can do ever.
You could do like this, spin in a circle, and you just do a circle around yourself.
Yes. See what I'm saying? I mean, these are valuable things that we could be using. We could be using it in the classroom. You could be using it at home. Stop thinking of it as a waste of time and a waste of money. It's all something that can be used if it's properly thought about by the parent, the teacher. Yeah, do it. Get in there.
Yeah.
You know, read the magazine. Don't try it's like when people talk about comic books. No, I mean, nobody's doing what's in the comic book.
Oh right.
You know, so at least it's expanding your mind enough to be able to say that this is, as a story option, is a possibility.
Right.
And have fun with it. Enjoy it. Keep your stuff clean.
That's what you're gonna end on.
Keep your stuff clean.
The cyber clean.
And keep playing.
Yeah.
Clean, play. Clean, play.
Clean, protect, and play.
Okay, that's not what we're
That's
talking about.
different.
Because
Yeah,
I'd
that's a
rather have
different thing.
the dirty protected play.
That's
Anyway.
different. It's a different thing.
You got anything else for the people? I think we're done.
Yeah.
I think that's all we got for you.
Yeah.
We'll try and get the video up really, really soon.
Yeah, the other one. If anybody sees this.
You'll see this one day. Hopefully before the 15th.
Okay, well, if you see this, then
If you see this.
you have to put my channel in the description so that they can see the adventure palace that I'll put up.
What do you... Okay.
So you have
Do
to
I have that information?
You should.
I think you
You're
need to give me that
subscribed to
information.
me.
I am not subscribed to anybody.
You are to what?
I don't subscribe. It's not a thing I do.
You're subscribed to Peter McKinnon.
Wrong!
You're subscribed to Maddie. You're subscribed to D is for Darius.
I think it's just D4 Darius. D4. D, the number 4. Darius. For those of you that want to do filmmaking. Alright. Peace, love, and hair grease. We're out of here. Say goodbye to the